Follow these 6 steps to get your neck out of pain and help that neck move a little bit better. For starters, I want you to start with just sitting upright on a bench. From here, when's the last time you moved your neck out of sorts? Think about your day-to-day. When you need to turn and look at something, you probably turn your shoulders. When do you ever just turn your head? You probably turn your whole body to go with you to make it a little bit easier on the neck. So let's restore some of that range of motion. So step 1, I want you to think just side to side. So keep our shoulders nice and square, and I just want you to try to take that chin to the shoulder and then go to the other side. Take the chin to the shoulder. And you're just gonna kind of go back and forth. Let's do 10 reps. Big reach, really trying to pull that chin. I like to try to take this chin and pull it from the bottom, almost like I'm lifting my chin up and over. Once you do that, let's think about going up and down. So now the same concept, but I don't want your body leaning back. Let's keep it just on the neck. So big reach up, and I want you to think, take your jaw and pull those muscles on the front side of your neck up, and then tuck them down. Pull them up, and tuck them down. Let's get like 10 reps of this. After we've went side to side, step 1, up and down, step 2, now we're gonna work in a circular pattern. So I'm gonna take my chin down to my chest, and I'm gonna round it so I'm on that shoulder, that side position. And from here, I'm gonna try to make as big of a circle with my chin as possible, rounding it over to the shoulder, back down to square. But I wanna get in both directions. I'm gonna go one direction and then circle back other direction. So I did side to side, I did up to down, and now I'm working circular. Let's get each pattern for about 6 to 8 reps. Trying to get as far as you can each rep. Find that nook and cranny, get a little bit deeper in it, and really challenge yourself here. Once you go 6 in each direction, I want you to think about a diagonal pull. So what I mean by here is I'm in this seated position, so I'm gonna grab the backside of this bench. You can do it standing in your kitchen, wherever it is, but I want you to try to take your chin right on the side right here, on the side of your jawbone, and I want you to try to lift it up and vertical. You're gonna feel this tension run across your neck, and I want you to try to take your chin and almost lift it like I'm going into an underbite almost with my jaw. So I'm gonna get in this position and I'm gonna go diagonal away. I'm gonna feel that tension along the front side, but I'm taking the shoulder down and back as I do it. And then I'm gonna go down. Hold each stretch for about 10-15 seconds. Make sure to get both sides and really try to take this part and lift it up and over. Try to take this shoulder back and down. You may start to notice just after 1 rep, you're like, wow, I have a lot more tension on the front side of or a lot less tension on the front side of my neck now. After you've done about 6 or 8 reps each side, really trying to pull that chin up, feeling that stretch across the front side of the neck, now we're gonna do some friction movements. So what I mean by this is I want you to take the front side of your hand, this part here, and I want you to put it on the side of your Adam's apple. And all we're gonna do is kind of push it into your neck softly, not on your Adam's apple, to the side. And from here, I'm gonna push in, and I'm gonna turn my neck and slide. So I'm doing that sideways rub, and I'm just kind of getting that cross-sectional friction on those muscles. I want you to take it all the way to the side. When your hand comes off, you might be like, oh my God, I already have more range of motion. Let's get both sides. So remember, find the side of your Adam's apple, not on it. I'm just gonna slightly push in what you're comfortable with and just turn. So I'm not pushing in or dragging my hand, I'm turning my neck, and that's allowing my knuckles to kind of slide across my neck. Once you get like 5 to 6 of those, then we're gonna go back to those circular rotations. You should notice that when you go back to that circle rotation, you instantly have more range of motion. Big circles, exploring that rotation. But remember, step 1, side to side, restoring some range of motion. Up and down, restoring some range of motion, feeling it out. Step 3, Circular, almost like a check, like you're restoring range of motion, but I also want you to feel what happens before you do the friction rubs next. And then fourth, we're going that big diagonal pull where I have my hand behind my back, feeling that tension, lifting that chin, bringing it down, and then that last one is that cross-frictional rub as I turn my head. I hope this helps. This might help you get out of neck pain. I think we often overlook the front side of the neck when it comes to forward head postures and how much pain we can get from that when we're always benching, always pressing, always living on the front side of our body.